skin tested in Korea, they told me that two of the main reasons for my acne, breakouts, scars, all of that were sun protection, basically the neglection of sun protection, and the second was work stress. Now, I had pretty decent skin. My skin wasn't so bad until I started studying in London in 2014. The year that I went there, I was doing a lot of stuff at the same time. I was handling my blog, I was handling my e-commerce store, which is the Snob Shop, which is currently on break because we are we're basically getting it revamped and stuff. So I was handling that. I was also handling a full-time course in fashion business, and I was struggling to live alone in a new city. So it was too much happening at the same time, and I was just not being able to cope, I guess, and I think that all kind of came out on my skin. I was also eating a lot of unhealthy food at that point because cooking was just not my thing. So I think everything together, like the whole stress, is what caused me to break out in the first place, and this has continued for the past 3 years because I have not given my skin the kind of attention that it needs. And one of the main reasons and one of the most important things that I think I need to talk about is sun protection. Coming to that, I'm filming this video because I really think it's important for you guys to understand how crucial sun protection is. I did not understand it until the past couple of months ago. Honestly, I would put on sunscreen once in a while when I felt like it, when I saw sunscreen around, and I was like, okay, you know what, I'll just put it on today. That is how easy I used to take it. Even though I know that the harmful rays of the sun can cause skin cancer, that still wasn't reason enough for me to wear sunscreen. So I thought I'll share a couple of harmful effects of the sun and share a skincare range that I have been using, a sun protection range that I have been using recently, and maybe, hopefully, I'll be able to convince you guys to start protecting your skin from the sun and using sunscreen every single day. Now, of course, the main motive of sunscreen is to protect your skin from the harmful effects of the sun. Living in India, we have probably been using sunscreen ever since we were kids, but mostly only when we go into the water, when we go swimming or to water parks and that kind of stuff, or when we go for like beach days and out on holiday. That is the time when I would concentrate on using sunscreen. Otherwise, I would just take it so lightly, and I know that a lot of you guys are probably doing that as well. So of course, if you feel like you don't want to get tanned, you will make sure that you use sunscreen, but there's a lot more to sunscreen than just that. Skin cancer has been on the rise for quite a while now, and people are making everyone aware of how harmful the sun's rays can be. I don't want to get into very boring details here, but with the whole global warming thing going on, and apparently the ozone layer depletion increases the harm that the sun's rays cause. So one of the things that sunscreen does is kind of protects your skin. So of course, one of the main things is to make sure that you don't get tanned, but also to avoid skin cancer. Like I mentioned, my breakouts happen because of the sun. The sun can cause spots on your skin, can cause discoloration on your skin, can cause an uneven skin tone. Not just tanning, but it also causes people to break out, and all of this can very easily be avoided by just using a sunscreen. My dermatologist also recently told me that if I want to look as young as possible, like if I want my skin to look as young as possible, my skin is not in a very good place right now. But he did mention, in a way to scare me of course, that 20 years down the line, if I don't use sunscreen, I will notice a huge difference in my skin and in the skin of people that took their sun protection seriously. And honestly, when people threaten me like this and give me these warnings, I kind of do get scared and take matters into my hands, and I have been doing that for the past 3 months, so I'm very proud of myself. Coming to the products that I actually want to talk about, I was in Kerala with Oriflame recently, and they were talking about a whole new range that they've been coming up with, an eco beauty. I will talk about more of the eco beauty products maybe on my channel later because I have been using them a lot. Their toner is really nice. But anyway, the sunscreen is what I wanted to talk about today. I'm not getting paid to say this, by the way. I genuinely want to share this with you. They have these two sunscreens that I got while we were in Kerala. The weather there was really hot. The sun was extremely harsh, and I think we were there in Feb, if I'm not wrong. So it was like the sun was burning the skin. It was so bad. You couldn't stand outside in the sun for more than 5 minutes. you needed something to cover your head or cover any areas of your skin that were exposed. And they gave us sunscreen luckily, so we were like carrying these around in our bag and using them all the time. This one is the one that I was using until the last 10 days, which is when I switched to this actually. But I'll talk about this one first. This is their Sun Zone UV protector for the face and exposed areas. This is in SPF 50 and it is dermatologically tested. So it is non-sticky and water resistant. One of the main reasons why I wouldn't use sunscreen in the past was because of flashback in photos. I know that that is something that I would use as an excuse to get out of it, and I know that a lot of people do that as well. But not every sunscreen actually gives flashback in photos. Most of the new products, the newer sunscreens don't. This one doesn't have any flashback. I shoot about twice a week, sometimes indoor, sometimes outdoor. We shoot with lights, we shoot in the sunlight. And there is absolutely zero flashback in photos with this one, or this one actually. I shot yesterday. I had like a long shoot day from morning to about 6 p.m. and this worked really well. Also doesn't make your skin feel greasy at all. I have been using SPF 50 in the summer because of course the heat and the sun in India, especially during the summers, is really bad. So SPF 50 is my go-to, or something stronger than that, but 50 works really well. Now that we have the monsoons going on, at least in Bombay, the skies are super dull almost every single day and the sun isn't as harsh as it would be in the summer. These are the times when I would just not apply sunscreen because there was probably no need for it. But this is what you need to understand, be it winter, be it summer, be it monsoons, be it anything, you cannot skip your sunscreen. If you are stepping out and there is daylight outside, means the sun is there somewhere and you need to protect your skin from the sun. And so for these kind of days when it's very gloomy outside, I go with an SPF of 30. So this is the whitening protector, face and exposed areas. So this is a whitening protector sunscreen with an SPF of 30. It's again for face and exposed areas. It protects your skin against skin darkening and it also helps prevent premature skin aging. That is what I spoke about in the beginning. Sunscreen also helps with aging of your skin. The product also says that they have cellular protection technology in both of these, so it will kind of protect your skin cells. Now when I say whitening, this is not a whitening product, this is just a whitening protector, so it protects your skin's natural color. Both these sunscreens are water resistant, but when you do go in the water or you go swimming or whatever, you would have to reapply once you step out because you just don't want to take a chance, obviously. And if you're traveling somewhere and you're going to be out a lot, I would recommend carrying these in your handbag. They're very travel friendly and you can just use a little bit every now and then just to make sure that you are using it as frequently as possible and you're not letting your skin get damaged by the sun. So I hope I have been able to help you guys understand the importance of sun protection. I have been so scared by it recently that I just thought I'll share my thoughts on this with you guys. If you guys have any tips or anything that you want to say about sun protection, please leave them in the comments below. I'm sure other viewers and of course I myself would like to read any more information that you guys would like to share. If there's any topic about skincare or anything else like this that you guys would like me to talk about, please let me know in the comments below and I would love to try and make a video on it. I'm going to leave links to buy both the sunscreens that I mentioned in the info box below in case any of you guys want to get your hands on them. As always, of course, subscribe to my channel if you have been enjoying my videos and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!